These messages are consistent to show you that who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light are constantly showing you new patterns of the new Earth. When you exist on a pure vibration, then you no longer feel the need to cuss all of the time. You are then at peace with yourself. You no longer feel a need to kill, and you only feel a need to help heal. Healing is a process in which you are not looking to a timeline to bring this in your reality. No, you are the healers. You are here to spread more of your healing presence, and more of your light magic. These transmissions will only attract those of a higher vibration. They will repel all of those souls that are in fear, that are holding on to religious texts that have been rewritten in fear. To see who you are as God is to embrace this as true, and when the Annunaki rewrote your history books, religious texts, they made sure to tell you that there is a God outside of you, that will punish you, that you must fear. That way, you fear yourself, and then stay in reincarnation cycles forever, never truly knowing your potential in who you are as a beam of light, of the highest source of the Christ frequency. These are never religious words, as we of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, have been seeing that most religions divide various humans instead of uniting them all as one. We are here as a collective of light to share with you eternal wisdom that is being recorded in the Akashic records, and there are no articles that talk about this information in such clarity. Sure, you will have those who are unawakened, who will say with ego, well, I just saw an article about ascension, I guess it's not taking place, because I read that there was supposed to be some type of collapse. Don't see it happening, sorry. Maybe in a few hundred years. It is never a laughing matter when you have billions of souls that are going into a black hole of fear, and these souls will exactly experience what they have been creating. In creating more greed, fear, harm, violence, you will see that this is a reality that most humans create daily, and this is setting such souls up for reincarnation cycles of more planets based in separation. You need to have a tremendous amount of patience to work for our light team daily and take no days off to share your true abilities as an extraterrestrial light being. Those that are just activated for a short time will act as if you are not aware of the truth, as that is the way mind control works. It works against ascension, as when we as one galactic crew disclose such truths, we already are aware that it will reach a few souls. One day all of these messages will be shared as your old religious texts are shared to show how the ascension process was layered on your planet to bring in a new reality based on pure unconditional love. It is simple to be unconditionally loving. It is difficult to be hateful, as the more hateful a soul is the more draining their energies feel, and there are many starseeds, light workers, humans that will say with ego, man, I feel so drained. What is going on? The more drained you feel, the more you are holding on to fear patterns, judgments, and naturally it is affecting how you interact in your daily experience of life. These are ways that you are able to see that in reaching higher states of awareness, in a sense of clearness more, then you are reflecting only information that is pure, that is true from heaven. All messages that will not talk about the collapse, by day, recovery are of no truth. There will not be a recovery of the old broken debt-based systems that has most humans going around insane, killing, portraying violence, deep stress, and hate for life. All of that is a lower frequency that is quickly being removed from this planet, with or without the humans, as those humans choosing to take their ascension process seriously are rising by detaching from such ways of being. When you work for a greedy corporation that is only aimed at making you a slave for financial gain, you will notice that as you rise your vibration, then you will no longer be at the same job or career that many of you spent for most of your life. You will then see that you are able to take care of your financial responsibilities while temporarily on the surface of Earth in ways that are more aligned with your ascension process. Being greedy, harmful, and being controlled by a cabal-trained soul is how most souls working for the purpose of money are in the dark pit of deception, of fearfulness, of dysfunction. The dysfunctional nature of the ego is to feel that everything is about learning something new, while humanity are taught to learn how to be more hateful, and this is one way you are able to tell this is true. Ask any Earth human if they feel that they will be able to know anything as true beyond the 3D mind. You will notice most will say with ego, well, I don't know, doesn't the mind know things? I don't have time for silly questions. Instead of realizing the depth of conscious awareness within, these same humans will ignore their true self, and stay in an unproductive state of the same views of fear, of identifying who they are in the mind. The focus that you bring into reality is where you are seeing a complete detachment of who you are from the 3D mind, and this takes much practice to rise, and to continue to practice this even years after first starting is how you attain more mastery. While you are accessing such a state, then blissfulness is your natural experience, and you are preparing yourself to exit all of duality, to exit the 3D Earth experience, and then only exist in a state that is beyond 3D. You will still know that 3D exists, you will just see it more for what it is, a locked prison sentence for those that are holding on to the patterns of fear. Hell is certainly comfortable for those holding on to materialism, hate, fearful realities, and belief systems that are based in separated natures, that will lie and say that heaven is outside of you, in an imagined world, while saying with ego, you must not do this if you do not want to go to hell. You are already in hell, as it is of no surprise that this is the case to those of you awakened enough. You came from heaven in our galactic communities to bring heavenly realities from our cosmic realms. Just as there are graduating classes that go on to higher advanced experiences, there are those of you preparing now to exit in a graduation ceremony, while the billions left will repeat the same old duality program, and to given another opportunity to graduate from the lower realms. We stand with you in your preparation phase. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.